Hi guys, I told you I would make a video on in depth on the dog food. Now, this is going to be added to dog food I made last week. There is 5 pounds of chicken, ground turkey. 5 pounds will run you about $8. So, because I don't want me to break the cost down. So here we go, $8. All right. So this is what also makes it cool about this. I also put 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. I want to get that so you can see what I'm using. And it does say organic. Now I bought this months ago, so this does not have to be added in a cost for this. Okay, because this gets spread out to use for everything. Pennies. Alright. So then we have the seasoning that I can't pronounce. It's ground turmeric or something like that. I'm going to show it to you here. I haven't put it in yet. I'm going to now put it in. So, since this is 5 pounds, I have a moisture issue in Georgia right now. Here we go. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon. And that looks like a lot, but when you got 5 pounds, it really isn't. Okay, so that is that. Now, I'm now going to take leftover beef stew, no additives, cooked it slow, beat butt. It's a butt, it's part of a cow. And I have literally no additives in it when I cook it. I let everyone here has special dietary needs. Okay, so I don't add anything in it, especially, I hate to say it, because it's going to be added to dog food. That's another reason. If I can't eat it, they can't eat it. That's safety issues. Now the rest of this will go to the pigs outside. They always get an evening treat. So yeah, so we're adding a little bit more meat protein to this. Now also, I was going to say, we have 3 eggs here. That's not a cost to me either. Our birds are free range, so really the cost here is when I bought the birds. And that's been a long time. So really, by this time, these eggs are free. So this is how I break it down for me, and it also helps me not spend 2 bags a week, $55 a bag for dog food. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3. Now you want to stir this in. Now this is really going to be a new way of me serving the dog food, because I usually cook the rice and then put the dog food in it and I freeze it and I put it in the refrigerator. I'd rather just have this part in the refrigerator and every night make the rice. It would be easier on me. I have to put it in the microwave anyway to heat it up for them and add water to it. So I make sure to get a lot of fluids in their food. So, yeah. So this will be like one of these with 4 cups of rice will feed my 5 dogs. Okay. We're not done adding. Okay. We're going to let that simmer and cook up a bit. Work in the seasoning. Now, I don't promote it. Others do. It's not a big deal. You can literally put salt and pepper. I don't recommend it. Now, this big box was bought last Monday when I did dog food. And this is how much I have left. Now, it stays fresh in there. I could chop it up. I could. Spinach is good for them. It really is. So, and I bought this was $4.99. This was last week's. Okay. So basically this week, nothing, none. It's not. So I'm talking about my weekly cost. All right. So here it is. It's one low. Now, I've had many people question, why don't you do this? Why don't you put a little more vegetables? Like I said, all my dogs had to come to the same food, had to figure out what was the best ingredient for my dog. Always talk to your vet. Now, we're going to let that simmer for a minute. So here are cleaned, already cut carrots. I usually buy fresh. The store does not seem to have any right now. So that's a shame. That really, really, really is. So I'm going to take my little tool from my top shelf that I keep. My husband keeps it over. He's 6'7", so I think he thinks that's funny. Not going to cut them all up to my fingers. I'm going to do this, and then the pigs will get the rest. So, lots of protein, lots of vitamins. And what I'm thinking, someone goes, don't you put vitamins? I kind of was like a little hurt because I'm thinking, what do you think this is? Besides protein, it has very important vitamins for dogs, and that's important to me. Someone asked me, could I not edit and make my dog food? So I'm doing just that. So this is important. Some people put a half a cup per pound of meat. Well, there's 5 pounds in here. I got more. Well, this doesn't even quite make half a cup. But if you're going to make it like this, put this in a container. Then when it's time to heat up rice, 4 cups of rice, and put a cup of this in the rice. Whatever your choice of rice may be. It's 50-50. Some people say brown rice, it costs more. Some people say a mix of brown and white fills them up more. They both have good nutrients. They both have bad nutrients. My dogs throw up white rice. So I want to make that loud and clear. Thank you all for pointing that out to me. So, yeah, so this is what I do. It might be a long video, so please be with me. Now you can put as much carrots as you want. I just put 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8 already. But normally it's 5 large carrots. Washed, not cut and shaved, just washed. Because in the skin, there is a lot of goodies. Now, there is a question on potatoes. Some people say red skin potatoes are good. Some people say yams are better, or sweet potatoes. If you have a special dieting, and I'm going to tell you this. I love yams, okay? I got to wash my cards. The sugar that's naturally in them is amazing. So, yes. Here we go. Now, I'm going to give them a little treat. See this? This was back in the day, we'll just say I'm 60. This can was like less than $2. This is a $4 can with Spam. People love it. I asked, not a problem with it. Okay, now this has bacon flavor in it, which I always ask bacon grease in mine. So I'm gonna get this out of the can. That sounds really horrible. So, and I'm going to, it's just for a little bit of flavoring. It's Spam is something that you can have so many. It's already pre-cooked, okay guys, so if I threw it in there, it wouldn't be no big deal. And that's true. It wouldn't be no big deal. Now, I'm going to wrap this up. This is how much I have left. And I didn't use the whole thing. I'm going to put it in there. So, I'm going to cook it in there. And it's going to flavor this up. Besides the turkey, besides the roast butt, besides the spinach and everything else in it, this is a pretty high protein meal for your dogs. Now, I've had a lot of people say pumpkin pie or pumpkin puree. I have to say I can't find any right now in the store. And my doctor says is my dogs have really sensitive stomach. Not saying they can't have pumpkin puree. We're just going to hold that off until maybe put a small batch into that. Great time. I know. So, he's actually playing with Dobby's monkey. I had to go to like 3 stores to find it. And he can't stand squeakers, so he's trying to work on that. Remember that? And that's what I hear. So, this is quite a bit of food. So like I said, you can scoop this up. One is 1 cup, and then 2 cups of rice, which makes 4. That should make plenty of dog food for your dogs. So now, my other problem is, regardless of what I'm feeding them, Spartacus over here, he is got to be the first one to the plate and the first one done. He is a dog that sucks it down so fast. So now I'm working on the bowls where they're forced to take their time and eat and not have any issues. But this is next week's thing. So I do have to put it in some large containers. I'm done with it for now. I still have butt for next more. I still have spinach and carrots. So next week it would just be the meat if I want to do more meat or different type of meat. I also have hamburger, which is good. I may have no cost next week because I still have everything right here. So that's the good thing, really, is this week I had no cost except for the ground turkey because I couldn't find it last week. And that was it. So next week, I will have really no reason to go to the store to buy anything for my dog food. I still have it. I have the Spam, I have the butt, I have the carrots, I have the spinach, I have the rice, and so yeah, and the eggs. I have plenty of eggs. Now, if one day you want to say, what if I just want to feed my dog some scrambled eggs in the morning? That's fine too. I've done that. I've actually done that. So we're gonna let this cool. Excuse me. Here is Butterballs, 85% lean, 15 fit. Because someone asked me this, 15% fat. This thing was like packed with. So I asked them if they could weigh it, and they told me how much it weighed. So I weighed it when I got home. It was. So, so here we go. This is what they're going to go in. This is perfect. A little water. So I'm going to let this cool down naturally before I put it in here. And that will be our recipe. So it's choice. You want to put your rice in it right away and freeze it or put it in the refrigerator. But testing, they eat twice a day, and it's easier, and I can really control how much rice they get. Easier that way. So I'm very happy with that. And you should be too, since I've been told I put too much rice in it, though I was following the recipe. So I hope you all have a great time today. It is Thursday. It is, I believe, the 19th. And you know what? Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a beautiful one. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will see you at the next video.